Hey, this is the Big Hardcore Gamer, and we are about to enter 2025, and next year is looking absolutely ridiculous when it comes to gaming. I'm already having to decide which games I'm going to skip just because there's not enough time in the day to play all of these games that I want to play. So in this video, I'll be listing the 10 games I'm looking forward to in 2025, which I'm prioritizing over all others. There are no release dates for the majority of the games on this list, which I think is because they're waiting for the date of a particular game to be announced so that they don't release it in the same release window. But all of these games are due to release in 2025. Please watch until the end of the video, share it, like, and subscribe if you're new. Right, let's get into it. Anyone that's been following me for a while will know by now that I love games that try to be different, and that's why I love indies. Now at number 10 is Mouse PI for Aya, which is a first-person shooter from Funi Games with the art style of a classic 1930s cartoon. You play as private investigator Pepper, who has to navigate the streets of Mouseburg, dealing with the city's most notorious criminals as he pieces together clues to crack the case he's working on. Listen, as soon as I saw the trailer for this, I was all in. I need a release date and I need it now. At the moment, it's available to wishlist on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox and Nintendo, and is due for release sometime in 2025. At number 9 is Little Nightmares 3. I played through the first 2 games during spooky season this year and streamed them on my channel. After completing the second game, I instantly knew that I needed to play the announced third game in the series. This time it's being developed by Supermassive Games, who developed Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures anthology. In this game, you follow the journey of Lo and Alone, 2 best friends in search of a way out of the nowhere. It can be played in co-op or solo with an AI partner, and it looks just as creepy as the previous games. Little Nightmares 3 will be releasing sometime in 2025 on Steam, PS4 and 5, Xbox One and Series consoles, and Nintendo Switch. At number 8 is Splitgate 2. A live service multiplayer first-person shooter, which is a combination of Halo multiplayer and Portal. I played the first game back in 2020 and it was a lot of fun, so I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel. This is the game where you can use portals to outsmart your opponents and get the upper hand in matches. As someone that struggles from Call of Duty addiction, it's good to have a different fast-paced first-person shooter to look forward to. Splitgate 2 is due for release sometime in 2025 and will be releasing on PS4 and 5, Xbox One and Series consoles, and on PC through Steam and the Epic Games Store. It's going to be free to play, just like the first game, and I may even stream it during multiplayer Sundays. At number 7 is Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. I'm not even going to pretend to try and understand the storyline of this weird ass game. Just know that it's the sequel to another weird but addictive game that I need to clear from my backlog before it releases, because I want to play this. It was at the point where Troy Baker appears in the trailer with an electric guitar and gets into a fight with a samurai robot that the first game got pushed to the top of my backlog, because I'm definitely going to want to play this game. Right? I'm sure I'll be saying, what the hell is Kojima be smoking during the first few hours, but I'm a simple man. I see cool shit and I want to play it. Death Stranding 2 will be releasing at some point in 2025 and is a PS5 exclusive. The last Assassin's Creed game I played was Black Flag, which released back in 2013. I didn't play any of the RPG Assassin's Creed games because they looked too long and time consuming. Well, for number 6, I'm making an exception because Assassin's Creed Shadows will be getting played in 2025. When I saw that you get to play as both a samurai and a shinobi in feudal Japan and then saw the gameplay, yeah, that's a day one for me. I don't know how long it will take for me to beat it or if I'll even beat it in 2025 because there are some long games on this list, but this is definitely getting played. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be releasing on the 14th of February 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series consoles and PC through Steam, Epic Games Store and Uplay, and will also be releasing on macOS. At number 5 is Judas, which is the first game from Ken Levine since the Bioshock series. The story follows a space city called the Mayflower, which has been sent on a colonization expedition after Earth becomes inhabitable. By the time the game begins, all of the humans on the Mayflower have been enslaved by machines. The gameplay shown in the trailers is very Bioshock-like, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was secretly a Bioshock 4. There's no confirmed release date, but its initial release date was March 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series consoles and PC through Steam and Epic Games Store. At number 4 is Xbox Studios' most interesting new IP, South of Midnight, which is developed by Compulsion Games. You play as Hazel, who's accompanied by a companion, Catfish, as they travel through a magic-filled dark gothic version of the Deep South, tackling giant monsters with her weaving abilities. The more I see of this game, the more I think that Xbox actually has a banger on their hands. It uses stop motion animation, but it has recently been revealed that you'll be able to turn this off if you find it too jarring, but you won't be able to turn it off during cutscenes. South of Midnight will be releasing sometime in 2025 on Xbox Series consoles and PC through Steam. It will also be available on Game Pass. Now, before I go into my top 3, I have some honourable mentions. So basically some games which aren't on the top priority, but I do want to try and find time to play them. First, there's the Lies of P DLC. Now, Lies of P was one of my favourite games released in 2023, and it's one of the games responsible for getting me into the Souls-like genre. The DLC is due for release sometime in 2025. I think it's early 2025. Another Souls-like I want to check out is the first Berserker, Kazan. Now, this is a Souls-like set in the DNF universe. I saw one of my favourite YouTubers streaming the network test for this, and decided that I want to play it for myself. There is a demo releasing on the 16th of January, and save data will be transferred over to the full game when it releases on the 27th of March 2025 on PS4 and 5, Xbox One and Series consoles, and PC through Steam. Another one that's popped up on my radar is Eternal Strands. Now, this is a new fantasy action adventure game where you play as Bryn, a young but fearless weaver determined to recover her people's cultural home. She has magical abilities and weapons which she uses to fight enemies that range from humanoid constructs to towering beasts. This definitely looks like my kind of game and is due to release on the 28th of January on PS5, Xbox Series consoles and PC through Steam. And finally, there's Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, this will be my first Monster Hunter game if I buy it, but it's releasing a couple weeks after Assassin's Creed Shadows, so I'm not sure that I'll have time for it. So I may have to buy this one later on. Right, it's time for the top 3. At number 3 is Ghost of Yotei, the sequel to one of PlayStation's best games, Ghost of Tsushima. This game is set over 300 years after the events of the first game, and you're now playing as the female warrior Atsu, who adopts the persona of the ghost. Sucker Punch haven't gone into story specifics for this game yet, but on the PlayStation blog, they've said that the story takes place in the land surrounding Mount Yotei, a towering peak in the heart of Izu, an area of Japan known as Hokkaido in present day. In 1603, the area was outside the rule of Japan and filled with sprawling grasslands, snowy tundras, and unexpected dangers. Ghost of Yotei will be releasing in 2025 as a PS5 exclusive. At number 2 is Doom: The Dark Ages, a prequel to 2016's Doom reboot. Doom is the granddaddy of first-person shooters, and in 2020, Doom Eternal had me in a chokehold. You once again play as the Doomslayer, the legendary demon-killing warrior fighting endlessly against hell. From the announcement trailer, the signature super shotgun has returned, but instead of the grappling hook that was attached to it in the last game, you now have a mace on a chain, and a shield that also has a chainsaw that you can throw like you're Captain America. There's even a damn gun where the ammo is enemy skulls. Look, this is day one. Take my money. Just take it now. I may even replay Doom Eternal if I have time before it launches. Doom: The Dark Ages will be releasing sometime in 2025 on Xbox Series consoles, PS5 and PC through Steam. It will also be on Game Pass, but I think I need to own this one. And of course, the number one spot goes to Grand Theft Auto 6. This is the game that has all the publishers shook, and the reason why there are no confirmed release dates for most of the games on this list. Nobody wants to release their game anywhere near GTA 6. Okay, this is the first new game in the GTA series since 2013, and this time takes place in Vice City. You play as female protagonist Lucia and her male partner, who are involved in high-stakes heists across the city. From the announcement trailer, it's clear that they're doing a parody of modern-day Florida and social media activities, and I can't wait for this to be released. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed and I complete anything that I'm playing before this launches. I used to wait for the PC version of these games, but there's no chance of that happening for this game. GTA 6 is a day one when it releases on PS5 and Xbox Series consoles, hopefully in 2025. Well, there you have it. Those are the games I'm looking forward to in 2025. What's on your most anticipated list? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, share it and subscribe if you're new, and check out some other content. Thanks for watching and Happy New Year.